So, for my Genius Hour post, I decided to research how technology can improve or support communication between parents, teachers, and students. And some things that I found just from this class and from looking up different videos is a lot of information. So I'm going to narrow it down to three specific things. So first of all is the why of communication. And for an educator, communicating with the parents and the students is vital because it's a working relationship both ways, and it's really a partnership to get that student where they need to be. So technology, distance learning, everything like that came about because everyone knows the coronavirus. And so our lives kind of went digital for a while. So it's important as an educator to be ready and to have these platforms prepared on a technological base so that transferring education and learning to a platform that is technology is easily doable. So this technology is the new platform for distance communication. It will reach parents that have previously been unreachable. So I read an article, and I want to say it was from, let me see, maybe Education Elements. It's one of their videos, and they talked about how they had parents who previously wouldn't call them back, wouldn't communicate, wouldn't send papers back signed or send surveys back done. But whenever they went to an app where the parent could just download and click on your name and send a quick message, that things got easier and they started communicating. So that's important, is that we're going to be reaching people that have previously been unreachable. The second thing is that it's accessible to all, but the way that is if we as teachers plan to teach them how to use it. So I'm going to go with the 3x3 rule, which is you tell them three different ways, 3 different times. So how that can go is at the beginning of the year, you can have a large meeting, if this is possible, in person to go over the type of technology that you plan to use. Another way is to send home a form or like a newsletter in your student's bag for their parents to sign. And I believe in giving them rewards if they do that and their parent signs, because then they'll want to give it to their parent to sign and for them to have that information. And another thing is a broad email or a broad text message if that's available. So you're going to want to tell them 3 different times, 3 different ways. And that's the way that we make sure that it is widespread communication, and that if someone says, oh, well, I didn't know that, you can pull out well, I sent it here, here, and here. So the next topic is, what is the tech that we're going to use? There is so much technology out there that we as teachers can use. But generally speaking, most of your schools where you work are going to have a certain kind of technology that might be used widely throughout the school. So some that I've heard of is Wakelet, to do those newsletters weekly or monthly or however often teachers do that. Another one is called Class Dojo, and this helps with classroom management and easy, quick communication. Google Classroom, which a parent, if allowed, can sign in with their Google account and be like a student, just so that they can see what their child is supposed to be doing. And the last one is called the Remind app, which I think everyone's probably pretty familiar with because it was very, very popular the last couple of years. And it's just a way for a teacher to send out a broad message that will get to everyone who is in that group. So pretty much the moral of the story is communication is key to answer questions before they have been answered. Before they have been asked. And so that's important because we as teachers need to be thinking about those questions that can arise and figuring out ways to help those questions to be answered before it gets blown out of proportion. So technology is one resource to just make sure that this is doable in the classroom and in the virtual classroom. Thank you.